I love this. How's it going, everybody? Caesar here for another thrift store pickups, or you might say, just call it pickups in general. It's like flea markets and thrift stores and Goodwill. You can always find a lot of crazy shit there. Trust me. What you saw, like, I don't know, a couple of seconds ago, this is actually I might say, a hand-powered tape player. It's called a Tape Talk 2, as you can see here. All you gotta do is just open this door, pop a tape in. I just got like a random rock and roll, 50s and 60s rock and roll tape in here. You just put it in like this, and then just push the button and turn the crank. It will play, like this. Loud and bold. Rock, rock, rock. Magic. I actually looked this up online, and it turns out that this is actually kind of like a school project, I think. Because there was like a bunch of these at the Goodwill. There was like a bunch of these in the box, actually. This came in a bag. And I bet in those boxes there was like a bag with this in it. I guess originally they were for like schools, like elementary schools and whatever. And this actually converts mechanical energy into, well, sound or electronic energy. Some science-y crap, I don't even know. Anyway, I'd like to show you what I picked up. Let's just start with some flea market finds. So, there was like this table where it has like a bunch of just random stuff on the tables, you know? Like there's like clothes and toys and of course games. I've got Scarface, Money, Power, Respect. I think this is the yeah, it's a PSP game. I think this is the PSP port of Scarface, The World Is Yours, that came out on Xbox and PS2, I think. I don't think it came out on GameCube. If it did, then correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to try this out. I never played this. I have played The World Is Yours, but I want to see how this one is like. I'm going to try that out. And here's here's the thing about me and the 3DS. I have played a 3DS, but I never got the chance to own one. I know, sad story. But my cousin has a 3DS, and she actually she's going to enjoy this, I think. She's going to enjoy this game, I think, because I happen to like Regular Show. She likes Regular Show. She's 19, by the way, just in case you didn't know. It's Regular Show, Mordecai and Rigby in 8-Bit Land for the 3DS. I like Regular Show, like I said, just not too long ago, and it's sealed. I guess you get these like in a box, a crate full of them. Speaking of PS2, I also have Def Jam Fight for NY. Just the box in the game, no manual. I have Def Jam Vendetta. There we go. I like these kind of games. I mean, but the series when it ended for me was probably the last game they ever made was Def Jam Icon for PS3 and 360, if I'm right. I'm pretty sure they came out on 360 as well, because I did see one. But I think that's where like it ended for me. Like, nah, the fighting's not that good. It's not as good as the first two games. And of course, EA pretty much went to a little shift into what we know them as today. So yeah, and then there's Beyond Good and Evil. People have been telling me to play this game, and so I've been like, well, it's Ubisoft, but okay. Nothing wrong. Well, Ubisoft now is... Sorry, my phone just buzzed. But Ubisoft, as a company now, they're not doing so great. Although they did have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, which is amazing. As, of course, I always collect Game Boy Advance games, and this is the classic NES series, Legend of Zelda. I just like the fact that they actually did this, port the popular NES games, the NES games we know, that Nintendo's known for, and port them into Game Boy Advance. I have played this version, even though I still had the NES version from all those years ago. I still looked excellent. So anyway, yeah, good find. Now let's start with more portable games like Super Mario Deluxe. Super Mario Brothers Deluxe for Game Boy Color. A friend of mine had this, and he wouldn't let me play it. But I heard it's an okay port of Super Mario. It's basically Super Mario Brothers on a Game Boy Color. And now this is Game & Watch Gallery 2. And I have Game & Watch Gallery, but I want to try this out. The Game & Watch Gallery is just novel fun. Little novelty fun. It's just for fun. Now, I don't know what this game is, but I know it says Poly on it because I don't know, it says Poly. I'm going to find out soon. I'm going to find out later. Probably. You know what? I'm actually going to find this out. I'm going to find out right now. How about that? I'm going to get my Game Boy out. Hold on. Monopoly. And I was just expecting a rare-ass game. Oh well. I like Monopoly, but I don't like Monopoly in video game form, you know? But it gets better, because I happen to find Pokemon Snap. One of the best Pokemon games on the N64. If not, one of the most highly underrated, because I want an HD Nintendo, please, make an HD remake of this, or make a new game with the same name, but make it at least as enjoyable as this. Then we also have Top Gear 2 on Super Nintendo. Now I have Top Gear. I just want to check out the sequel just to see if it's good or not, because I only play Top Gear. We got like 2 NES games here. We got Tecmo Bowl. Of course, everybody knows Tecmo Bowl, and I do, and I love Tecmo Bowl. Never had it until now. And also, there's American Gladiators. And, of course, I love American Gladiators, the show. But the game's kind of... I never really played the game, actually, but I've seen clips of it on YouTube. This is a manual for a zapper. And it's like... It's weird because this is like made purely of like just regular paper. Like coloring book paper. I mean, it's like telling you how to connect the zapper to like a TV and all that. It's like, really, I never thought the zapper would have a manual like this. Although, it's alright. I mean, it's nice. It's a good thing to look at. I mean, I'm going to put this next to my zappers. It's the, and it's actually the orange zapper, which I actually have it signed. Pat actually signed it to me. Signed it for me, not to me. Yeah, here you see there's Pat's signature. He actually signed this for me back at SGC 2014. Roughly 2 years ago. So then again, I went to the thrift store after the flea market. Those were my flea market finds. Now, these are my thrift store finds. You know when you go to like a board game section, there's like a bunch of weird stuff. Like there's like books and there's like movies. Turns out I've gotten a whole plethora of PC games, DOS games to be exact, in here. I'm gonna start with this one, Star Trek Judgment Rights, and this is the sequel to Star Trek 25th Anniversary, if I'm correct. Because it looks exactly like the 25th anniversary because of the screenshots back here. It's all on floppies, but I would love to play this but you see, the computer which I use to edit my videos on, the floppy drive doesn't work. So I'm going to have to buy like an external floppy reader or something. But anyway, this is interesting, and I don't know why it comes in a box like this. It's got, let's see, 12 discs. I'm pretty sure it's 12. Or 13, I don't know. Why would a game... I understand a game like I know, okay. I pretty much understand why a game like this would have so many storage, you might say. So much space, so little time. There we go. So that's Star Trek for you. And this is a good one right here. This is like, just wow. I can't believe I found this at that same day. This is Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Collector's Edition Volume 2. This is the gold box games. And the games are Champions of Krynn, the Dark Queen of Krynn, and the Death Knights of Krynn. I've heard a lot about the AD&D, wow. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, there we go. The gold box games, and I'm pretty sure you can get these on GOG, on GOG.com, and Steam. But actually finding this in its original form, I'm totally amazed. Because I used to play Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, but Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, actually. But man, having these, I'm actually proud of getting this. I wish I had, like, I don't know, Heroes of the Lance or something, or... This is Volume 2, so I don't know about the other ones, so I'll be looking for them. But hey, this is a good find right here. Okay, this is unbelievable right here. That same section with these games we're in, I have a couple of like sealed games. This next one's not technically a game, but it's pretty amazing just to see it still sealed in the box. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I think this is the first version of Flight Simulator. I don't know, but judging from the back and from the year 1991, judging from the screenshots, I'm pretty sure this is like the first version, or not one of the early versions. Correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to hear your comments on this. But, dude, this is sealed. Like, nobody's even like opened this thing or done anything, and the sales sticker is up in here. I don't know. I mean, this. God damn, this is amazing. That's not where it ends here, because this is a game that okay, here's a little story about this. So, I found this game. It was not sealed. When I say not sealed, I mean this copy is sealed. It was not sealed, but I kind of regretted not buying it, because I seen people tell me, I told the story too many times, and I'm like, what? You didn't get this game? It's like, you asshole! People, I don't know. People started giving me notoriety for not getting this game. But I understand why. And it's none other than Leisure Suit Larry, Love for Sale. And it's, of course, it's Leisure Suit Larry. I mean, Sex Cruise. Man, this is my kind of dilemma with sealed copies. I don't know whether I should open them up and play them, or use them, or just leave them in the seal. For those of you who know me personally, or you don't have to know me personally, pretty much I say this all the time, I'm a huge music fan, and I listen to a lot of music. I just love music. But sometimes it's not just music that you find in the music section. Sometimes weirder things besides video games and movies, but this is actually, you can say this is kind of like an audiobook, but it's not really. This is Doctor Who, Demon Quest, A Shard of Ice. I never listened to this, but wow, this is actually on this case, and I never really opened this, but turns out it's, oh, well, looks like somebody already cleaned the disc. Oh well. And, of course, it's got, like, Tom Baker as the Doctor. Tom Baker's the best of the classic Doctors, but I don't know, I'm stuck either between choosing David Tennant or Matt Smith as the best of the modern Doctors, because David Tennant's awesome and Matt Smith is awesome. I can't decide. Because they showed up in both of them showed up in like a couple of episodes. And I thought that was pretty cool. So good job on BBC for doing that. But Doctor Who, I love the Doctor Who show. I love anything Doctor Who. I just wish I could get my own time machine in the shape of a blue telephone booth, you might say. Thank you guys for watching this, and I will come back soon. Oh well, okay. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see me more pickups, whatever random shit I can find, I don't know. I will do reviews. It's just that I guess I can now because the camera's working okay now. So, keep an eye on that, okay? I'll see you next time. I even lie, I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm talking like you to me, and I'm hoping that you come back to me. I love this.